Today in this video, we are going to be talking about a money management method that I have found that works for the upper middle class, the rich people, the wealthy people, and which we can also use for it to work for us. So what method am I talking about? I'm talking about the 70-10-15 money management rule. So what is all that about? You know how you get paid, whether you are a high income earner or a low income earner. And for some reason, if you're a higher income earner, you don't seem to know where all your money goes. That is because you don't track your money. We just start spending our money without even putting setting goals to it. So in this video, the 75-10-15 money management method is going to help you streamline where your money goes, where what to do with your money at every stage of your income level. So without further ado, let's go into the video.
Welcome to our channel, where we explore the intersection of finance and film.
So like I said in my intro, the 75-10-15 money management method or rule simply explains where your money should go when you get paid and how to split your money into three parts. Now, the first part of the 75-10-15 rule that we are going to be talking about is the 75%. Now, when you get paid, 75% of that amount needs to go into what we call the essentials of your life. What make you you? What make you live the lifestyle that you are currently living? And that is what the 75% of your income needs to go into. So you use 75% of your income for your daily living. This covers your rent, your food, your transport, your bills, data, and basic lifestyle. So for instance, if you earn, let's say, a 3,000 Ghana cedis, this part is 2,100 Ghana cedis. So typically what I wrote down here is that if your income is 3,000 cedis, assuming, the 75% of that 3,000 cedis will be 2,100 cedis. So that 2,100 cedis goes into your essentials. So like I said earlier, so it covers your rent, your food, your transport, your bills, all these things. 75% of your income goes into that. So you don't have to think about any other thing as well. Now, this money keeps your life moving. This money keeps you living the current life that you're living. The second part is going to be the 10% of your income. So 10% of your income is going to be used here for savings. So this is going to be targeted towards probably your emergency fund account or your 3 to 6 month savings towards your future huge emergencies that might occur. So typically you are to save 10% of your income, and this money is for emergencies. Like I said, this covers your sickness, for instance, your job loss, or maybe a sudden death in your family. And all these helps you to not be in a panic mode all the time, or not be anxious about what you're going to do in case something happened to you. So that is what the 10% of your income, um setting aside 10% of your your monthly income, is going to help you do. So one thing you need to know is that this is not your spending money. You already have a 75% of your income, which is for that. Now, the 10% of your total income is going to be for emergencies purposes. So make sure you don't touch this money when you set it aside, so it can grow over time, so that when real emergencies happen, you can come into this account to use this money that you set aside to solve those problems. So going back to the 3,000 cedis monthly salary example that I made, so obviously we know that if you earn 3,000 cedis, your 10% on that is going to be 300 cedis. So every month you put aside 300 cedis targeted towards your emergencies. Now the third one is going to be the 15% rule. Now 15% rule typically says that you set aside 15% of the total amount towards some sort of investment. So it could be in the stock market, it could be a money market fund, it could be mutual funds, any investment that comes live to you or comes to mind, depending on the type of investor that you are. Now, at this point, if you watch most of my videos, I'm sure by now you know the kind of investment that you should put your money into and the type of investor that you should be. So there are two types of investors. So there's a passive investor and then the active investor. I keep saying this all the time, that my style of investing is the passive investing, where I don't need to constantly be on my monitor or spend time on the stock market trying to pick and choose which stock is going to be the next winner, where I can spend money on that. So by so doing, I put my money into already existing funds like mutual funds or maybe ETFs or any other index fund that makes sense to me, targeted towards a specific goal. So you need to set aside 15% of that total monthly income of yours to go into some sort of investment so that you can be able to rely on that in the future. That is all for this video. If you have any question about the 75-10-15 money management method or rule, do well to leave me a comment in the comment section. Ask me any question you have and let's have a discussion on it, and then I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.